A holy parcel from above, wrapped in divine radiance and already marked with your name, approaches you at this very moment. Archangel Michael personally delivers it, not some lesser spirit, not an ordinary messenger. Archangel Michael himself carries it forward. Why is that? Because this isn't an everyday blessing. This kind shatters chains handed down through generations, a rare precious gift, one that reroutes your entire life's path. The very thing you feared would never arrive as years passed with nothing shifting. Yet now is the moment it finally comes. Still, receiving it requires your willingness. Before it fully reaches you, your spirit must first claim it. Stay silent and it slips away like other chances once did. You hesitated before and they vanished, but this time differs. Archangel Michael's words leave no room for doubt. Anyone receiving this message tonight will fall to their knees in wonder. Their hearts will overflow. That is how genuine this is. God withheld this gift until you gained the strength to bear it. And now you have. Don't take this casually, though heaven never gifts without purpose. This is a sacred caution disguised as festivity. Receiving this blessing with faith instead of fear will elevate you higher. And what does it hold? It might seem too remarkable to be true. Someone has silently thought of you but lacked the courage to speak until now. Your name marks a door sealed for years, now about to open. Every tear you have shed will fade once this restoration completes. God whispers to you. This explains the waiting. This explains why I strengthened you. What arrives will stay beside you permanently because the blessing approaching would overwhelm someone unprepared for it. But not you, since you are no longer who you used to be. Heaven recognizes this truth now. That is precisely why Archangel Michael arrived, not for entertainment, but to announce this pivotal moment tomorrow. When you wake, the weight on your chest will feel different. The emptiness in your heart will have shifted because the seal has broken and invisibility before God ends. Right now, I want you to perform one simple gesture inviting God's favor into your life. Tap the like button. This isn't about supporting a channel. This represents faith in action. Each like you press tells heaven you are aligned with what is unfolding. You are opening a pathway for divine favor to enter your life starting tonight. That like button represents your yes. Press it now and sense the shift beginning. This message serves as confirmation. And this exact moment marks activation. Before continuing with what is being released over you tonight, I need you to do something significant. Write a single word in the comments below. Not just anything. Not a casual amen. Your soul agrees with what is already unfolding in heaven. It is as if you said yes before witnessing it. Your voice now joins the angels already singing over your name. As you write it, recognize the weight behind those words. You are sending faith into the spiritual realm, and because you permitted this, the miracle draws nearer. Go ahead, type Amen, and let heaven accept your yes. Archangel Michael reports 7 angels currently surrounding your name. He describes celebration and singing filling the air. They rejoice over what has already been settled, yet one angel carries quiet sorrow. Because they witnessed how close you came to giving up repeatedly. They stood as that faint sign accompanying your lonely nights of prayer and whispered, "Please." Now that sign has finally materialized, but they worry you might doubt it. So please don't discard this message as meaningless. Do it for them, for Archangel Michael, and above all for yourself. This isn't merely a message. This is your personal scroll. This is your golden letter. Everything delayed is now arriving, requiring only that you open your heart briefly. Tonight differs from every other night. It feels as though heaven's winds have shifted direction. Everything stalled, obstructed, buried, or shattered now reverses course. Stop struggling for what already belongs to you. Stop trying to persuade others to love you. Stop enduring silent suffering. You were selected and heard, about to receive what most people merely dream about. But you must trust this was intended specifically for you, not just anyone. It belongs to you. Archangel Michael has watched over this moment for days. It has finally arrived. All heaven awaits now is your yes. Your yes needn't be spoken aloud. Instant you agree, movement begins in the spiritual realm. The shift stays hidden initially, but becomes unmistakable. People will treat you differently than before. Things will naturally fall into alignment. New waves of love you have never experienced will arrive, and your inner turmoil will quiet. Once you truly sense it, that restlessness within will settle. Something greater than yourself guided you here. This wasn't happenstance. It was grace calling to you in disguise. That disguise lifts right now. You could still refuse and it would fade once more. So, from heaven's core, Archangel Michael asks you, open it now. This miracle exists specifically for you. It is here, present. Don't let it escape. You can already feel stirring within. Your soul responds because deep down, you recognize this differs from everything else. You already sense the answer. You have scrolled long enough already. You have searched sufficiently. You have waited patiently. This moment belongs to you. Well done. What seemed permanently lost returns tonight in a form beyond your imagination. You will experience joy so profound. It will astonish you. This isn't imagination. That sudden warmth filling your chest, that gentle wave of emotion passing through you now, is the Spirit confirming truth. God isn't teasing you with something unattainable. He has been preparing this far longer than you realize. Every heartbreak, every delay, every slammed door served not as punishment but as preparation. Everything positioned you because what awaits you is too sacred to arrive before you were ready. Had it come even a month earlier, you might have confided in the wrong person, doubted it, lost it, or allowed fear to convince you otherwise. But now you are prepared. You have grown stronger. Pleading no longer defines you. Chasing no longer defines you. You attract instead, and above all, settling no longer defines you. What is unfolding is exactly what you have earned. That explains the smile on Archangel Michael's face. Heaven's decision stands finalized. This blessing will not be withdrawn, but you must accept it now, not tomorrow. Calling this random would be inaccurate. The destined hour has arrived. Archangel Michael reveals this miracle was deliberately delayed because heaven continued working within the hearts of those around you. Certain people weren't yet prepared. Certain chains remained unbroken. Some things stayed hidden in darkness. But clarity has come now. God in heaven has spoken his verdict. This is the ruling. Pour blessing over them completely, unreservedly, free of pain and fear. That is where everything starts. You sense the shift before you witness it. That is always heaven's method. The soul receives the news first, and the eyes confirm it later. Your soul celebrates right now because it understands. It knows that what is coming carries such purity and power that it will erase every sleepless night you spent staring upward, wondering if God forgot you. He never did. You will feel it tonight because heaven works while the world sleeps. You paused to listen while others kept scrolling. Others ignored this call. You didn't. You were never meant to find this by accident. You were called because only someone like you could carry something this beautiful without collapsing beneath its weight. Archangel Michael declares, "They have earned this. They have suffered enough already. Your reward starts here." But understand, this is more than a simple blessing. It is a heavenly decree. You will never return to who you were before encountering this message because transformation has already begun within you and will manifest outwardly over the coming hours. You will notice it in the way people speak to you. Unexpected conversations will deliver confirmation. Subtle signs, songs, numbers, names, and messages will remind you that the angelic realm is no longer distant. Angels surround you because a heavenly gift has arrived at the edge of your timeline. You can accept it or reject it once again. But hear this clearly. Turning away means carrying regret for what you missed, not because of divine anger, but because your soul will recognize what it let go. That ache will outweigh even the waiting. Don't make that mistake. Not now. You didn't come this far to stop one scroll short of your miracle. You persisted because something within you recognized this truth. This is different. You are ready now. You are finally prepared to open your hands and receive instead of grasp, to attract instead of chase, to overflow instead of beg. Your moment has come. When you embrace it, chest pressure eases almost instantly. Someone who has thought about you but feared speaking finally reaches out. Situations that have been stalled for months begin moving again. Financial provision starts flowing through unexpected channels. The prayer you have whispered night after night begins showing signs of fulfillment before this evening ends. Supporting this work through the link in the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of the community, is more than supporting a channel. It helps sustain a mission dedicated to bringing hope to others. Heaven moves through willing voices and flourishes through generous hearts. Every gift becomes like living water flowing toward someone who needs healing. The promise that giving invites receiving is not merely scripture. It is a living promise shaping your future. Step into this moment with purpose, honesty, and hope. Release your seed and witness what God returns to you. Archangel Michael is not making a wish. He is making a declaration. Tonight is unlike every other night. Speak it aloud. I will experience joy tonight. Believe it not because striving earned it, but because you chose faith. Faith matters more to heaven than performance. You are enough exactly as you are. Simply showing up is enough, and you are here now. Don't let doubt steal this moment. When doubt speaks, recognize it as the enemy attempting to separate you from what has already been approved. Silence that voice. Declare your miracle without hesitation. It is already here. It simply waits for your agreement. Heaven has already celebrated. Now your role is to receive. Well done. The transformative moment unfolds right now. When the call comes, when the message arrives, when tonight's blessing appears, you will remember this moment and whisper to yourself, "My heart almost missed it, but I stayed." Your eyes will widen, your heart will race, and you will remember that you almost left but didn't. Heaven will honor that single decision and surround you with blessing throughout the rest of this year. Breathe deeply now, beloved, because what is approaching will be almost impossible to put into words. Archangel Michael says your spirit is now aligned with God's plan for your life, a plan established before creation itself. The release begins now. No more delay. No more lessons. No more pain. The release. Do you sense this moment's sacredness? You stand at the center of a divine promise fulfilling itself right now. Not theory, not mere hope, but genuine spiritual movement and tangible physical shifts. Everything transforms for you here. You are stepping into your divine destiny right now. I need you to make this official through action. Type these 3 words in the comments below. I receive it now. Not, I hope to receive it. Not, perhaps someday. Right now, declare, I receive it now. These words represent your ownership declaration. In this moment, you inform God, the universe, and Archangel Michael that you are prepared to accept what was always destined for you. The instant those words leave your fingertips, movement occurs spiritually. The angels notice, the record gets marked, and delivery accelerates. Go ahead. Type it, I receive it now. Be truthful with yourself tonight. People are opening doors that are invisible to you right now. Conversations are unfolding in rooms you have never entered. Someone is making a choice that benefits you without your presence, because God does not require your attendance to work on your behalf. He only requires your trust, and that trust and faith brought you here. Archangel Michael witnessed your struggle when no one else was watching. He saw the smile you maintained despite heartbreak. He saw you give to others while having nothing left for yourself. He heard every silent prayer that was too fearful or exhausting to speak aloud, and heaven has now answered every one of them. Not eventually, not possibly. This moment was destined for your life before your first breath. Everything led here, even the suffering. Every person who left, every closed door, every collapse was heaven preparing the way for what is now being released. Delivery is already underway. Yet even now, fear may try to creep in. That quiet voice may ask, what if this isn't real? What if nothing changes? Listen carefully. That voice is not God. It is your past echoing, trying to follow you into a future where it no longer belongs. Do not let it in. Close that door. Whoever listens, believes, and receives today is no longer the same person who suffered in silence for so long. That was your former self. This version of you has received blessing, preparation, and heaven's permission to carry something sacred. Archangel Michael declares over you, they have been tested and proven worthy. Let blessing overflow upon them. That is what is being released. Restoration without limits. Let that truth settle within you. Not partial healing, not temporary relief, but complete restoration. It means recovering what was taken, returned, and multiplied. It means discovering a love so genuine that loneliness becomes a distant memory. It means opportunities you believed were gone returning as divine appointments beyond your greatest expectations. It means blocked finances flowing back in powerful waves until you are able to bless others before even checking your own balance. It means peace you thought was forever out of reach settling over your life like a warm golden blanket that never lifts. Remain alert, present, and aware, because miracles do not announce themselves with flashing lights. They arrive as stillness, as quiet certainty, and as gentle shifts that only an open heart can recognize. Your heart is open now, and that is why this message reached you. Not everyone receives such an invitation, but heaven has reserved this one for you. God whispered, Wait just a little longer. They are almost ready, and now you are. That is why you have sensed Archangel Michael's presence throughout your day. What you believed was coincidence was actually divine guidance. He has been clearing your atmosphere, removing obstacles from your path, and sweeping away spiritual clutter because what is coming is too sacred, too pure, and too precious to arrive in chaos. This blessing is not temporary. It is meant to remain with you throughout your life, arriving gently but changing everything. One day, when you look back and ask what marked the turning point, you will remember this moment. You opened the door when heaven knocked. You said yes. You believed. Through that single decision, you activated something that had been waiting for a very long time. Let that sink deeply into your heart. This blessing is ancient. Throughout history, it has been waiting for someone with enough grace and strength to carry it well. You are that person. So how will you respond tonight when your heart suddenly races, when your hands become warm without explanation, when an unexpected message arrives, when someone finally speaks your name with the honor you have always desired, when a forgotten payment clears, or when perfect peace suddenly fills an ordinary moment? Remember what it means. It is heaven fulfilling its promise. Archangel Michael delivers what was withheld. Before you even had a name, God was already authoring your story. Watch for the signs. Don't diminish this miracle's significance. Don't scroll past this message as though it were meaningless. The time has arrived. This was meant specifically for you. You didn't simply stumble here by chance. You were summoned. You were selected. You were gathered. Now rise. And tonight, when you rest, sleep with a smile and a knowing heart because your spirit will be dancing within, whispering, I received while others scrolled past. I remained. I claimed what was mine. That marks the miracle's completion, beloved. As the night progresses, divine unfolding will become visible. Not all at once. Not with tremendous noise. Not dramatically, but undeniably real. An unexpected message carrying the very words you have prayed for will reach you. Some will feel peace wash over them during ordinary moments while washing their face, brewing tea, or simply sitting alone. That is not imagination. That is heaven settling into your soul, confirming you made the right choice by saying yes to this. The old pattern ends. You chose belief despite fear's attempts to persuade you otherwise. Heaven never overlooks courageous hearts. Archangel Michael hasn't abandoned you. He remains present. He will accompany you through the night, clearing the air around you, pushing back darkness, repeating your name before God's throne like a sacred echo shaking the earth. Every mention of your name in heaven means that what others struggle to achieve will come more easily to you. What others struggle to comprehend, you will simply understand. Locked doors will open. Delayed matters will accelerate because when your soul aligns with divine timing, time itself shifts in your favor, and yours has aligned now. Years-long processes can now be completed in hours. That represents the magnitude of the blessing you have just entered. Yes, it is genuinely that remarkable, and it is not too late. Heaven waited for you because you were worthy of the wait. They are ready. Archangel Michael declares, pour everything out. Withhold nothing. The outpouring begins now. Blessings will flow so gracefully and abundantly that observers will call it luck. But you will know the difference. This is legacy. Your prayers have been answered. Now you walk anointed by those prayers and by the prayers of those who came before you. Grandparents, ancestors, and others who loved you before you understood love itself have all watched this moment unfold. They now whisper with joyful tears, "They chose it. It is accomplished." That explains the shifted atmosphere you feel now. That explains the weight lifted from your chest. That explains the tears filling your eyes. You are not merely reading a message. You are experiencing an awakening. An ancient promise is being fulfilled in your life tonight. Never again settle for crumbs. Never again wonder if someone will choose you. Never again doubt whether your prayers reach heaven. They were heard. You were seen, and God declares, "I will reward you now." Not for perfection, not because you have everything figured out, but because you found the courage to believe against all logic. As this awakening expands within you, understand that supporting this mission holds genuine significance. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the pinned comment by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. Doing so makes you part of Jesus' plan to rescue souls trapped in confusion. Every seed becomes light that pushes back darkness. Jesus says that when you water others, you will also be watered. This isn't ancient history. It is a living promise for your future. Enter this moment with faith and intention. What God has already planned is unlocked through your generosity. That is what heaven treasures most. That is why this blessing, this wild, wonderful, overwhelming blessing, is approaching you now. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to earn it. Simply declare, "Yes, God, I accept this. I will not let it pass me by. I know this belongs to me." The instant those words rise from your heart, something opens above you, something that is felt before it is seen. The tears that follow will not come from sadness. They will come from divine recognition as your soul understands what is happening. In that exact moment, you are no longer waiting. You have already entered. So keep walking forward. You don't need to see every step ahead. Simply keep your heart tender, your spirit open, and your eyes attentive. The signs are already arriving. A name will resurface. A song lyric will stop you in the middle of a verse and speak directly to your heart. You will wake feeling lighter even before any visible evidence appears. That is exactly how miracles begin, not with thunder, but with a whisper. Tonight, that whisper became a promise, and that promise has been fulfilled for you. So rest now, beloved. Let a gentle smile settle on your face. Exhale and release every trace of tension. Heaven continues its work while you sleep. By the time you wake tomorrow, it will already be in motion. You will sense that something has shifted before you even sit up. It will not announce itself with fanfare, lightning, or dramatic declarations. You will simply know of light for someone else. Press share now. Become the messenger and watch how quickly your own testimony begins to unfold. Before this powerful message ends, hold this truth close. You did not encounter these words by chance. This was not a coincidence. It is a personal message from Archangel Michael for you. Do not let this sacred moment pass by. Your breakthrough is waiting. If you desire to deepen this connection, join Archangel Michael's inner circle through the exclusive link in the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of this community, your support helps continue a mission of bringing hope to those who need it most. Heaven moves through willing voices and flourishes through generous hearts. Take this step. Your abundance awaits.